Well, see, now we're back again on a mission to try and prove to my family that I'm not crazy. It's not working so well. They don't believe a damn thing that I say. Oh, and I could just be crazy, but I just got on Invega, which is supposed to help with delusions, and I just heard about this thing called gaslighting from one of the doctors there. For any of you that don't know what gaslighting is, it's, do you remember when they had the gas lanterns and you controlled them, like you could turn the gas up and it would make the flame go higher, brighten the lights, or you could turn it down and make it go lower? Well, what it was is when people would turn it down and then somebody would be like, who turned down the lights? And then other people around them would be like, nobody did, you're just seeing things. And then it became a term, gaslighting. That's what people do. Some people do this when they want to get custody of their kids. They they make sure that the the uh, the spouse or the other parent is presumed crazy, and then they lose rights, and they're not able to either get custody or joint custody of their child. Um, I don't know if that's exactly what's going on here, but I'll tell you, things have been very crazy. Um, Everywhere I look, there's just there's always, like, I can look at something and it's like four or five different things get put together to make what it looks like to be a human, like somebody in camouflage. And I've been reading up on a lot of the military stuff. They have invisible cloaks, which this was like a year ago. So by now they've already probably perfected the technology that they have. So more than likely they got suits now, not just survival blanket sized cloaks. They probably have suits made out of this material. And what it does is it makes whatever they're standing in front of, it brings whatever is behind them in front of them. So it looks like they're not even there. But what I'm dealing with is like they're not here. Like, they're in the room with me, but they fucking I can walk through them. They're literally not here. Like the Harry Potter cloak. They weren't bullshitting when they said it on YouTube that they were going to invent the Harry Potter cloak. I'm pretty sure they fucking invented it. Another thing is I've been reading up on this. They fucking have a machine that can read people's thoughts, and they also have a machine, which I believe is the same machine, that hooks up to somebody, and then they can manipulate the way that the body reacts in certain conditions. Like, say a soldier was in a really heightened, dangerous situation, they could control it so his adrenaline would still be flowing, but he would still be very alert, and he wouldn't the fear wouldn't bother him. It would be just like a video game. That's the best way I could describe it. It's like, your character in the video game is going through all of this distress, and you're sitting on your couch, not feeling anything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might be worried that you might be losing the game or something like that, but you wouldn't have any fear. It'd be like the same thing. Your body would be controlled by somebody sitting in a room that isn't in the situation that you're in because they're behind a fucking desk or behind a screen. Anyways, um, every time I try to get on YouTube or anything like that, or I try to put a movie or put a video, post a video on Facebook or on YouTube, something jams my signal. That's another thing that's suspicious. Is like my my fucking internet gets shut off. My passcode's been changed on my phone like 4 times. Like my fingerprint has been changed like 4 times with new fucking fingerprints. Somebody has deleted my fingerprints and put their own on there. My fingerprints don't work anymore. I had to go and put my fingerprints back on there again. And they're working again now, but we'll see for how fucking long. I don't know. Getting really spooked out, man. You know, you've seen like these videos on YouTube. Other people have caught, they've caught like videos of people in trees that are basically wearing like the same fucking thing that I'm talking about. It's whatever it is. It takes like 4 or 5 different objects that you see and puts them together so you can see like if you're standing far enough away, you can see like the shape of somebody. But if you're close up, you can't see shit. Nothing. I mean, literally nothing. You might catch like a glimmer of something that moved out of the corner of your eye. Some might call shadow people, but this isn't shadow people. This is completely fucking different. This is way different. And another thing, you know, it brings me back to the gaslighting thing. If I'm right, then I went to countless psych wards and got put on countless different medications that I never fucking needed. You know, it's kind of crazy that I'm on my medication. I'm on my medication right now. I actually got my shot today. I got a shot of Invega, which is supposed to be it's the only drug that is known to help prevent the symptoms of paranoid schizoaffective disorder, which is what I have, or which is what they say that I have. But I still have my symptoms even when I'm on my medication. So either my medication needs to be upped, or the shit that I'm seeing is real. I didn't tell my doctors that I thought maybe I was getting gaslighted, because if it turns out that I am, you know, I don't want anybody in trouble for it. You know, because there's only a handful of people that would be willing to do that for me or do that to me. And I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, but those handful of people have done nothing but tremendously help me out. So I gotta think and I gotta believe, you know, that maybe they're doing this for some cause that they think is righteous, and they think maybe in the long run that they're helping me. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. But I'm trying to stay on YouTube as much as I can. I'm trying to get out there and get these videos out. And another thing that's crazy, okay, check it out. I recorded videos on my phone, and I hid them in like 4 different spots. You know how you have your saved files, your fucking hidden ones? Well, I put them in hidden ones, and they all got deleted. Like somebody hacked my phone. The video that I posted on YouTube was completely changed. You can still see people in it though. That's the odd thing about it, is they didn't completely remove themselves from it. They just changed up the people that were in it. Make sense? Let me see if I can't get a glimpse of one of these motherfuckers. Check it out. You see that face right there? You see that? Mouth, nose, eyes. Another crazy thing is like on my phone when I go to camera or I go to video, it always shows me like this yellow square. I imagine a lot of you guys have that as well. And that yellow square goes to movement. It goes to something that's moved in the picture, so it's trying to focus in on it because most of the time it's people, because you're trying to take a picture. But in this case, my yellow square comes up when I go around the room and I just go on certain spots. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. Look. See that? It kind of moves. Another thing, like the yellow square keeps coming into the bathroom as well. Let's see if we can't get some fucking video. Check it out. If you look at this, to me, yes, for you guys, obviously, you see a shadow. I completely understand that. But check it out. You see that shadow? There is nothing there to make that shadow. Nothing. I have a microwave right here, and I have this. I take that away. Nothing there. There's nothing there to make that shadow. See that? Nothing. Let's see if we can get something. TVs are one of the main ways that I was able to see this, man, because for a second there, obviously I thought that I was going crazy, but for a second, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that I could see the dead. I didn't realize that it wasn't the dead at all. My shadow doesn't match. You see how thick my shadow is? Look how small my arms are. There's my arms. Compared with that big ass fucking... And my head's too big. Hold on a minute.